Hi everyone, it's Jen from Mind's Eye, and we're gonna do the zodiac signs for December. We're gonna do air signs. The first off is straight for the poker deck because you just can't even think about what has to be done. There's some sort of like energy backlog with air signs. And when I can't even do it, I just can't even sue it and I can't even boo it. So there's nothing in law enforcement that has to get done, but you have to say all is a boast. And then when I'm looking at anything else as far as military and healthcare, it is all go about, all know about, all so about, and be about a day, but don't be a lie. So basically, I see December for air signs being pretty busy. I'm seeing it as something that you just can't do and go about. I'm also seeing that when it is the King of Spades, it is a going about, of a know about, of a so about. Now, with that being said, you can't do it about, but you can do a do. You can do a do. They're really hard pressed, the air signs, during Earth Pentacle season. It really is the time where Earth signs rule, but the Nine of Hearts says you can't do it as a rule of thumb. The King of Diamonds says when you actually cut it out and do it about, the Six of Clubs says go about it. I see them highly emotional. Seven of Diamonds says just don't even do it at all, air signs. Since you're hard pressed for December, it's a dig that they have to go through. They are hard pressed. They are a go about. They are a NO about. They are so about B, Lee, Ni, C, D. That is like them wanting to do a military advancement on something that they can't see it at all. They can't see it. They can't even do continuing education on it. The Five of Hearts says, go about it in your own way and be about a day. The King of Clubs says, no, you can't even believe how well it sat. Yep, they're solid, they're good, they're doing well. The Ten of Clubs says, you can't even believe what came out of their mouth. One word. So when you say it, the Four of Diamonds goes, no, you can't see it at all. At all. You go about and you be about your day. And literally, as far as health goes, they're doing much better. Mentally, they are clear, but they are war driven by this. The Eight of Clubs goes, you can't even believe how well they are. So here we are in November. They are a little more teary about this. But the Ace of Diamonds says, no, go and do it and trust it. The King of Hearts says, no, I can't even sue anyone. I have no money. There was some sort of heartbreak between October and September to an April with the air signs that you can't even do or sue it. There's a lot of ups and topsy-turvy with them. So when I actually see them in the whole area where they wanted to do a lot of things with the fire signs, they couldn't because cup season came through and put it out. That is where a lot of the halt stop came in. So the Queen of Diamonds says, go and try to. like cut it out. And when I'm seeing cut it out, I'm seeing like cut down your smoking, cut down your drinking, cut down your appetite a little bit. You're eating too much. So when I actually see it, I go, yes, yes, the Eight of Hearts says I can try it, but I can't just do it. So really, they're trying to listen to their bodies, but they're not. I just don't understand why yet, but let's look at this because this is kind of odd for me to actually say, I just don't understand why. What do I need to know? And oh, straight to the Starseed oracle. So this one isn't in your face. It is kind of like this opaque everything. This is my sign where I'm just going to almost have a stroke by what I hear has happened with the air signs in the last 4 to 6 months. The earth pulsing, slow down, time in nature. It literally was a false halt. Excuse me? And that's where I actually ramp up. So when I actually see ramp up in the news, I actually see they're empty. Their wells are empty. They're on a stay put order. So when I actually see it, I see soul growth conflict. Yeah. When I see it, you can't understand it at all. Codependency and boundaries. Yep. So when I actually look at it, uprooting, yeah, I see them want to move on to another area, to another field. They're struggling, some of the air signs. There's different types of coping mechanisms that they're going through in December, and also addiction. They're really trying to ground themselves and get source, whoever they center themselves towards God. But I also see that they have the answers within them on what is true and what is not. I do see December 12th, 1st to the 12th, very hard for them. I do see a better Christmas Yule for them, but I also seeing that they really need to be devoted to just themselves and just be themselves in their own selves and own themselves. So when I see soul memories and gifts, this has happened before in a lot of the air signs lifetime. I do see a lot of hidden secrets, a lot of lost window, wisdom, a went lost window. I just don't I look at it a little deeper, a little deeper. So when you look through the looking glass, and I go about it, I actually know there's something that they eat that slows them down. And when it slows them down, you can't even do it at all. It's like slug. It's slug slow. It's a do. You see the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, the song. And then when you see the song, the frequency, the hertz, the deer, to where the buck stops here and you say, nope, go about it a little bit longer. There is something about forge, don't follow. I hear don't break it either. I'm seeing potential and unconsciousness to light that you can't even hear it at all. The light worker starseed, there's like the double mission. They've been doing a lot, a lot. So follow your intuition before it makes sense. Like I've said before in other videos, blending your instinct and your intuition, and even if you are a little psychic, blending it into one thing is actually a good thing because then your body forces itself to do what it needs to do, even when it's said to do something else on paper. That is where the energy of this is, that it's inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. That is what air signs need to do. Now I'm drawn to the animal spirit oracle. So I see them want to sting and I see the cobra, but I see the bear. Don't do it. Don't do it at all. The crocodile in reverse goes, you can't do it. And you see the cobra. The octopus in reverse, when I'm seeing it at a broad spectrum, I see the 13th through the 25th and the 28th, where it is a raccoon. And when I'm seeing it with a mask over the eyes, that is a significant symbol for the air signs that goes for the wolf, for the wolf. That is a sign that you'll just know it. And that the fox says, no, go and do it. Dudue. And that's all you need to see. So, with that being said, it really will turn out positive for these. It's going to flow out for the air signs for the rest of the month of December. With that being said, that's all I have. That's all I have for the month for them. If you have any questions or concerns, go ahead and email me and we will talk to you soon.